Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Political Vigilante. My name is Graham Elwood. So we've been talking about, since this quarantine, how are they starting to kind of infringe upon our rights? And what are they doing behind closed doors? Well, Patreon member Jasmine Mann, who I very much appreciate supporting the show, and you can support the show like Jasmine is by going to patreon.com/Graham Elwood, submitted this story that I didn't see. DOJ seeks new emergency powers amid coronavirus pandemic. Wow. Bet you they weren't talking about this on CNN. Were they talking about this on The View? Was Whoopi Goldberg talking? I'm sure Whoopi Goldberg was on top of this, right? She's one of us. No, she's not. She's a millionaire paid by billionaires to spew bullshit. Anderson Cooper, Wolf Blitzer, all of them. Chuck Todd, Rachel Maddow, you name it, all the clowns over at Fox, they're all paid millions of dollars to distract you from this shit. Every once in a while, Tucker Carlson gets something crazy right. Like, wow, that guy who has this kind of very right-wing racist view on immigration that goes against the teachings of Jesus Christ, of which he claims to be a Christian, so he's already a hypocrite. But every once in a while, he gets ones right. He's on the right side of Julian Assange. Nuts. One of the requests to Congress would allow the department to petition a judge to indefinitely detain someone during an emergency. Oh. They can just round you up. Round you up. Maybe you're not wearing a mask. Maybe you're out past the curfew. Who's going to know? The Justice Department has quietly asked Congress for the ability to ask chief judges to detain people indefinitely without trial during emergencies. How convenient. Weird. You know, Google and Amazon, Facebook, they want to start, Google and Apple, they want to start using your phones to help track COVID-19. Right. No, it's not to encroach on more of our personal freedoms. They can just detain people indefinitely without trial during emergencies. Without trial. We do not live in a representative democracy. This is a kleptocracy run by oligarchs that is now the most authoritarian one in the world. We have a lot of nerve calling China an authoritarian country. We got a lot of nerve. Not that they aren't, but it's a guy, it's an alcoholic going to a guy with a cocaine problem. Man, you better slow it down. You got some problems. Documents revealed by Politico detail the department's request to lawmakers on a host of topics, including the statute of limitations, asylum, and the way court hearings are conducted. They're going to deny asylum, and it's shrouded under the we need to protect, we can't let asylum seekers come in this country because they might have COVID. Oh, right. But why do you need to just detain people indefinitely? Well, it's a quarantine. What if they've got COVID? What? I thought we were letting people go in prisons because the prison population was getting COVID. Yeah, COVID, it's a pandemic. We need to just don't worry about it. Stay inside. Stay inside. Stay at home order. But wait, you can't arrest that guy. Stay inside. See how they're using this? I'm not saying this isn't a real thing. It's a real pandemic. It's serious. But look how they're taking advantage of it. Was it concocted by China or a military? I don't know that. And I don't know, maybe. But let's say it did happen organically. Let's say it did happen at a wet market in China through animals, which many viruses have started that way. They went, oh, here's an opportunity. Yeah, it's serious. We'll scare the shit out of people. All anyone will be talking about is this. We can just sneak this one through. Guess what else? DOJ wants more time on merger reviews, price-fixing cases because of the pandemic. To make sure they get the mergers correct, to make sure there's not people on price fixing scams, or more time for corporations to like get involved in those cases and kind of smooth them out a little bit for the let the ruling class get what they want, so maybe they just get a little slap on the wrist by the DOJ. You got to pay a fine of $100 or something like that. It was a $20 billion deal and you need to pay $1 million fine, which is nothing. The department is making the request to Congress as part of its next coronavirus rescue legislation. They're burying it. This first stimulus bill was 900 pages long. Who knows what's in there? The Justice Department is asking Congress to let it extend deadlines on merger reviews and price-fixing prosecutions because of the coronavirus pandemic. Okay. So, all right, this one you can kind of go, oh, okay, well, they just need more time. We're in the middle of a crisis, and, you know, the court, they got to stay home for the courts, so they got to do the courts over the TV. Okay, yeah, this one you can kind of like, maybe they need more time. Okay. Okay. So maybe that is something we do need in a stimulus or new emergency legislation. The agency hopes to have included in the next round of pandemic legislation would let the DOJ and its sister agency, FTC, add 15 days onto merger timelines during emergencies, such as disease outbreaks, natural disasters, or government shutdowns. Okay. There's got to be a hidden motive in there. Or maybe this is the one like thing that's like, oh, this will be good, and this will be the one. If this is the like, oh, we need more time during a pandemic because the courts get shut down and there's a stay-at-home order to make sure we give these cases the proper justice, okay, then this will be the thing that the corporate media would talk about. If this isn't a filthy scam, and it's kind of hard to tell just from this article, it's Politico, so you don't know. If this is a somewhat legitimate thing, this will be the thing the corporate media, remember when the corporate media reported the stimulus? Oh, there's all these great things happening. And they don't talk about all the hidden crap. The DOJ requests, which are unlikely to make it through a democratically led House. Have you seen this democratically led House? They've signed off on Trump's border wall, the extending the Patriot Act, the giving him $132 billion more for his war machine. They just signed off on the stimulus bill. They've all signed off on it. What do you worry? The Democrats, they resist Trump. No, they don't. They love the Patriot Act. Obama extended it. It was supposed to be sunset. The Patriot Act was supposed to sunset after 4 or 5 years. And Obama kept it going. He expanded the surveillance state, Obama did, for 8 years. The Democrats love this kind of shit. Oh. The department is looking to change the federal rules of criminal procedure in some cases to expand the use of video conference hearings and let some of those hearings happen without defendant's consent. I guarantee you, this is where they'll stop it when they read it on the corporate media. Oh, they're going to expand the use of video conferencing hearings. Oh, like you do with your doctor. So when we got shutdowns, we need video conferencing hearings. The corporate media, they won't tell you, and let some of those hearings happen without defendant's consent. So we're just going to have a video trial, and you don't get to be there if you're a defendant. You don't get to stand up for your rights. We have just gutted, because of the crazy COVID scare, we've just got rid of habeas corpus and all of our rule of law, the thing that made us a democracy. Now we're not anymore. And scared America will go for it. Pandemic, pandemic, pandemic. If Americans hear about this and start to push back, they'll just be like an order that'll come down. Show more body bag photos out of New York. Just pump the numbers, that number in the corner, more cases, more death. Just pump that number up. And then they'll go along with this. Video conferencing may be used to arraign a defendant, read the draft text. Again, striking out the phrase, if the defendant consents. So you could get arrested, held indefinitely, and be arraigned in front of a judge on video conferencing, and you don't even know what's happening. Wow. We've now taken a third world banana republic kangaroo court and put it in America in the 21st century. That's technology. Thanks, Google. Thank you for working with the CIA since 2011. We really appreciate it. But we know Congress will resist. Nancy Pelosi and those Democrats, they know how to resist Trump, right? Like, remember when he was talking about Venezuela? Remember when he did that?
That's why my administration reversed the failing policies of the previous administration on Cuba.
He's talking about Cuba. Nancy Pelosi doesn't clap there. That's theatrics. Now she knows her cue's coming.
We are supporting the hopes of Cubans, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans to restore democracy. The United States is leading a 59-nation diplomatic coalition against the socialist dictator of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro.
The socialist dictator Maduro. Oh, Maduro's bad. She claps for Maduro's bad. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Here comes.
Maduro is an illegitimate ruler, a tyrant who brutalizes his people. But Maduro's grip on tyranny will be smashed and broken. Here this evening is a very brave man who carries with him the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of all Venezuelans. Joining us in the gallery is the true and legitimate president of Venezuela,
the true legitimate president.
Guaido.
Here's Guaido. Stands for Juan Guaido. This is the most theatrical, professional wrestling. Oh. Guaido, CIA puppet Guaido. And she's standing for him. That's the Congress that's going to protect you from this DOJ loot raw where they can just lock you up during a pandemic and put you on a video trial where you're not even allowed to defend yourself. There it is.
Thank you, Mr. President. Great honor. Thank you very much. Please take this message back that all Americans are united with the...
I can't listen to that nonsense anymore. They love standing with Trump. Oh, he's so bad, he's so bad, he's so bad. So there's going to be 4 more years of her standing with Trump because they've got a rapist with dementia, and Bernie sat and let him do it. Thank you, Jasmine Mann, for telling us a story that nobody else knows about. You can only get that here. You want to watch the corporate news? You want the truth? You come listen to a comedian in a Batman shirt talking in his apartment. Boom, shave your knuckles for justice. And shave around your ears like I did. I just did that in my own home since I can't get a haircut since it's COVID quarantine. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button and the subscribe button, even if you've done it before, because they're unsubscribing, many of you, every day. Watch the ads all the way through. If you click skip ad, I don't get paid. Also, support us at patreon.com/Graham Elwood or rockfin.com/Graham Elwood. Rockfin.com is a blockchain cryptocurrency platform. All my videos are on Rockfin ad-free. Thanks for watching.